Linux. What is the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear this word? Is it a complex programming system or is it a complex OS? I would say no. Just like Windows, iOS, and Mac OS, Linux is a popular operating system. In fact, Android is powered by Linux operating system. An operating system is a software that manages all of the hardware resources associated with your system. To put it simply, the operating system manages the communication between hardware and software. That being said, let us consider top 10 popular Linux commands that every sysadmin should must know. Hey guys, this is Prasant from Tech Answered and let's get started. The first command that we are going to see is called as curl command. Curl basically transfers a URL. You can use this command to test connectivity to your application. So if you have one application server which is running on host and port, so you can test your application's connectivity to the backend server where you have Linux machine installed. So on the backend server, you can run curl and then you can give the application details. So in this case, I do not have an application. I'm using google.com. So if I run this command, you can see it is trying to connect to the google.com and it is giving me response. You can also suppress the whole information by just giving the information for header. So hyphen I will give you information about the header, hyphen S will suppress the response body. Okay. So now if I run, you can see I am just getting the header information. This is especially important in your environment if you are working on some enterprise application. So in that case, you can use this command to connect your application. So for example, your local host, okay, and then you can connect to a port number. So your port might be 4040, okay, and followed by the application name, okay. So using this one, you can verify whether the application that you have started from backend is basically working or not. The next command that we are going to see is called as ls command. Ls lists files in a directory. Sysadmins and developers generally use this command quite a number of times. Okay, so if I just run ls in this location, you can see it will display all the files and directories that are available to me in this location. So if I just write ls-l, it will do a long listing. The advantage of doing ls-l is it will show me all the permissions associated with these files and folders. Let us consider this file, my app file. If I try to execute, or you can say if I try to run this program at this moment, it is telling permission denied. So execute permission is not given to this file, which is my app. So you can see here execute permission is missing from this file for all the users here. So what I can do is that I can give a permission to this file, okay, and after that I can run the file, okay. So now I'm using chmod command to just give permission to this file. So now you can see the permission x permission has been added for this file here, okay. For my app, x permission has been added. So now I will be able to execute this file, okay. Now this file is bringing me the result. One more advantage of ls is that if I do ls-lrt, what it will do is that it will display all the information in long listing format, -r is for reverse sorting format, and t is in timestamp format. Means the files which you have edited recently will always appear in the end. So this is kind of sorting approach. If I just try to create one file here, so since that file will be latest, so if I run ls-lrt, it will show me file in the end. This is very useful in your environment if you have hundred of folders or files at this location and you want to verify which folder or file have been changed by someone in your team or someone in your business. Okay, so you can verify by just executing ls-lrt command. Okay, and you will come to know that which particular file or folder has been edited in the latest. Okay. Next approach is that using ls-la we can display all the hidden files as well. So if I try to create a hidden file, so all you need to do in order to create a hidden file is give this dot before the file name. Okay, so now you can see here my file got created, but you cannot see it because I have run ls-lrt. If I run ls-lart, so -a is for hidden. Okay, it is showing me okay this file also exists at this location. The next command that we are going to see is called as tail command. So we are going to see tail as well as head command both. Okay. So tail will display the last entry in the log files. So let us consider one log file which we already have here. This is called as messages. Okay, let me just open this file for you so that you can see it before we can run head and tail on this one. Okay, so now you can see our log is ending on August 8 2013. Okay, renewal in 698 seconds. This is our last entry. Now I want to follow this log file whenever I'm starting my application or I'm starting anything on the Linux machine. So there might be a log file which will generate along with your application startup, and you want to verify that only the last entries in that log file you want to verify. So you can run tail-f messages. Okay, so tail command will display the last entries, -f will do follow. Okay, means if this log gets updated further, okay, if 10 more entries get recorded, so I can see that because this tail command and -f will follow the last entries available in this messages file. Okay, so this is your log file. Now you can also, in order to come out of it, you have to press Ctrl+C. Okay, you can also limit your command to check a particular number of entries. So if I just want to see last 10 entries in the file, I can give tail-n and space 10. So it will check only last 10 entries in the log file. So you can see only last 10 entries are recorded. Similarly, head command can be used to read the first top entries in the file. So if I want to read the first top entries in my log file, I can see by writing head -n space 10 messages. It will show only first 10 line in the log file. Okay, so this is especially important. Head and tail is especially important if you have a file and you want to do certain modification. So let me create a file called as do file. In this file I am writing here 1, okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm writing uh, HYD PAT UNMU, okay, and CHE. Okay, so these are my entries. Now I want to get information. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, total 10 entries. Out of that, I only want to see entry number 3 to say 7. Okay, so what I can do so that I can see only entries. So I will use both tails. So if I do tail-n space 3, okay, and if I do on do file, so what it will do, it will show me last 3 entries, right? Okay, but I want entries from 3 to 7. Okay, so what I will do is that here I will do 7. Okay, so now it will show me total 7 entries. Out of that I want to see only so if I want 3 to 7 means say if I want to see from 4 to Pune. Okay, this is what I want to see. My range is from 4 to Pune. So if you see 4 comes at 7th position from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 4 comes at 7th position. So when you run this command on file, it is displaying from 4, 1, 2, 3 is ignored, and it is displaying from 4 to end. Okay. Now I want to see only from 4 to Pune. So what I will do is that after doing tail-n space 7, I can do head- say so now it is entry number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I want to see only till 5. Okay, so if I do this, so now you see guys, I am able to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 entries. So you can use this approach in your example where you can do tail, you can do head simultaneously, so that if you want to find first 7 entries, you can do head-7. Okay, on the file it will show you first 7 entries. The next command that we are going to see is called as cat command. Okay, cat command is used to concatenate and print files. So I have my app file at this location. I can simply use cat command to see what is the entry of my app file. Okay, the uses of cat command is very simple. If there is no file, okay, my app new, okay, you can also use cat command to create a file. Once you enter this one, it is opening a kind of field where you can enter your value. This is a sample file. Okay, and after this you can press Ctrl+D 2 times to come out of it. Okay, now if I do ls-lrt, you can see my app new file has been created. Now in order to list the content of my app new, I can simply again use cat command, and you can see this is the entry, this is a sample file. Okay, So what I can do is that I can append more information by using double arrow in the file. Okay. Then here I can add more information. This is the second line. Then again control D two times. Okay, it will come out of that. So if you want to see now what are the entries of your my app new files, I'm using less command here. Okay, so you can see this is a sample file, this is the second line. So you can give enter, and after that you can start writing, so it will bring it in the line number 2. So cat command can be used to concatenate, cat command can be used to view the files content. Next command that we are going to see is ps command. Ps shows process status. We can use this command to determine if an application is running or not. You can also use this command to make sure that the process that you have started is actually running or not on the Linux machine. So now I can simply give ps-ef command and it will display me all the processes that are currently running on my machine. Okay, so it might be possible that you have started a process. So let us say that process is applet process. Okay, this is just in my case. In your case, you might have started an application. So how you can verify whether that application is running or not? Okay, you can just use pipe and then grep, and you can give the applet name. Grep will basically filter and apply search pattern to your things. So now if I just do ps-ef grep applet, so you can see these many commands are running with which are having the text as applet.